Different camera system, action cameras, smartphones, compact cameras or high-end mirrorless/cinema cameras produce each very different looking underwater footage, right? But can you actually tell the difference when seeing footage taken with any of these types of cameras? And is the difference in image quality big enough to justify investing in a more expensive, more complicated camera system to capture your underwater adventures, or will no one really notice? Let's find out in today's video. Hey there underwater image makers, and welcome to today's footage comparison video. A video I've wanted to make for a very long time. If this is your first time here on my channel, welcome. I'm Matthias. I'm an underwater cinematographer and content creator. I've been filming all kinds of content underwater for the past 15 years or so. From documentaries to commercials for big brands and anything in between. Depending on the job and the requirements, I've been using different types of cameras and am very familiar with the pros and cons each of these systems provides. The pros and cons are not what we are going to talk about in today's video though. That is actually what we covered in last week's video. If you missed it, you'll find the link to it at the end of this video and in the video description below. The aim of today's video is to concentrate on the footage each of these camera systems produces and compare them to one another, seeing if we can spot any significant differences and to determine which system we like best. The four cameras we'll use for this comparison are the Osmo Action 5 Pro as an action camera, the iPhone 16 Pro Max as a smartphone, the Olympus TG6 as a compact camera, and the RED Komodo 6K as a high-end camera. I'll show you about a dozen or so individual clips and will give you 10 to 15 seconds to guess what camera it was captured with, before I then reveal it. Please keep count of how many you get right and let me know down in the comment section below. I'm curious to see if anyone gets them all right. By the way, all footage you'll see will be straight out of camera without any post-production edit. I've always used the highest image quality each of the respective cameras offers in terms of resolution, codec, etc. The only thing I did was to convert all clips to the Rec 709 color space and add a conversion LUT to them if they were shot in a log format. Why am I not adding any post-color correction? Good question. And the answer is simple. Because a lot of divers don't want to go through the process of color grading their footage. They simply want to share the footage as soon as possible with no extra work. So this comparison is for them. In next week's video, we'll then look at the difference in footage after it has gone through color correction and grading. Make sense? Before we now look into the clips, let's take a moment and thank our sponsor of today's video. The engineers from Divevolk have changed the way how divers use their smartphones to capture their underwater adventures forever. The unique membrane of their C-Touch housings makes smartphones so much more versatile when used underwater. Gone are the days where you had to rely on a Bluetooth interface to connect your smartphone to an underwater housing, which would limit the accessible camera functions, eat up your smartphone's battery and potentially even crash on you while underwater. The Divevolk housings are the most reliable, easy to use and versatile underwater smartphone housings on the market. And in combination with a third-party app, like for example UWACAM, you can unlock the true potential of your smartphone even underwater. Go check out Divevolk's awesome housings and accessories through the link below and benefit from an extra 6% community discount on your next purchase. Thank you Divevolk for sponsoring this video. Alright, and here come all the comparison clips. So how many did you guess right? Not so easy, was it? Not surprisingly, I liked the RED Komodo footage best. I think it looks most natural and less digital than the footage from the other three cameras. Something that comes with a larger sensor, more dynamic range and lenses with higher optical quality. How about you? What footage did you like best? And was there a camera that surprised you? Please let me know down in the comment section below. If you want to know if and how these results change when we add color correction and grading to the clips in post, Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet, so you don't miss out on next week's video where we will look at exactly that. In the meantime, go and check out the pros and cons of these different underwater camera systems in this video over here next. Have a great week, guys, and I will see you in the next video.